Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, although at this point do I actually have new people come to my channel, but if you're new, hi, my name is Noria. I talk about books, movies, TV shows, anime, games, things that I am passionate about, or sometimes that might be an analysis of an historical text. I don't know, I enjoy stuff and I like to share it with you. So today is going to be a sit down and let's talk about things video. I woke up this morning and I said I do not feel like filming today. That has been a constant refrain for me for the last 3 months. And I'm certain a lot of you are like, but Noria, what do you mean by 3 months? You've made content, you've put out videos in the last 3 months. Yes, and it was hard. Some of those videos I was really excited for, but the minute the camera went off, I just felt drained. Like it took me all of my efforts to put myself in front of the camera and speak. It has been quite a time. But today, I woke up and I was like, girl, you look good. And I was like, yo, finally, because usually my hair likes to puff puff. Little tidbit. When I just said puff puff, I actually just thought of puff puff. Puff puff is a Nigerian snack. I'm going to put a picture somewhere so you can see. It's juicy and delicious and sometimes very, very sweet. Made from dough that is fried. Delicious, delicious. I say delicious because like a long time ago, back when I was doing my A levels, there was this woman that sold puff puff. Like you would take a bus to get to where she was, or you could walk. It was like 15 minutes trip from my school to where she was, and I kid you not, my best friend then and I would walk 15 minutes to go buy puff puff, and she sold the puff puff like tiny little bits, and she sold them at like 10 naira for one puff puff. And Miriam and I would buy like almost 200 300 naira worth, and you would see us carrying like these big bags. That was what we ate. That woman's puff puff sustained me all throughout A levels. Unbelievable, but I loved it. But anyway, I got distracted. My mind wanders a lot, people. Forgive me. I was talking about the fact that usually my hair is puffy, but now it's packed. And I was like, I'm feeling extra pretty today and kind of cute. So, this kitten hairs were gifted to me by the amazing Enquiry. Enquiry over at Onyx Pages. She sent me this. And I was like, it's so cute. And I finally got the chance to wear it. So I'm wearing it today in this video because it's hard. Life is hard. And if there's anything I've learned through my depression, is that take your joy, the little joys you can, wherever you find them. And in this case, a little joy is wearing kitten hairs on my head. This very moment, it's making me very happy, and I think it just brings some sort of youth to my face. Let me know if you agree. Drop it down in the comments. And before I forget as well, please, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel and maybe this is the first time, I don't know, YouTube has dropped my channel into the abyss of never recommending it to anybody. At least that's what I think. So if this is your first time coming on my channel, or maybe you've been lurking, hit subscribe, turn all notifications on so you can know whenever I have new videos go up. And I hope you enjoy joining. I hope you enjoy being a part of the family. So as I was saying, this is just going to be a sit down. I honestly hope that this video does not exceed 10 minutes because I want it to be short and straight to the point. I have been suffering from a burnout, and this burnout I don't know how to really describe it, which is weird because I get paid to play with words for a living. I work in advertising, for those that do not know, or at least at the moment I'm working in advertising, for those that do not know, and I get paid to play with words, right, for a living. And my burnout started as a ripple. It was just a tiny little drop in the peaceful motion that was my life. And then it echoed and spread and affected every aspect of my life. It did not help that just as I was entering this burnout, I was also entering a depressive episode. And so my burnout met my depression, and both of them were like, pleased to meet you.
Hello, pleased to meet you. Hello, pleased to meet you. Hello, pleased to meet you. Hello, pleased to meet you.
And so I have been suffering from a burnout. A part of me should have been expecting it. At the moment, I have over 300 videos on my channel. 300 videos in 3 years. And yes, it's 3 years. I say it's 3 years because I created this channel in October of 2018. And I did not even celebrate my Booktube anniversary because I was suffering from a burnout and in the middle of a depressive episode. So yes, that is the reason why you've not seen content from me on a constant basis. That's the reason why I might probably start experimenting and doing something new, because I think a lot of time on Booktube, people do not talk about burnout. You do research, you write notes, you film, you edit, you upload, you respond to comments. You're constantly a part of social media because you do not want to miss out on anything. And who knows, maybe somewhere on Booktube or somewhere on Book Talk or somewhere on Book Twitter or somewhere on Bookstagram, you will find the next idea for a content you want to make. We're constantly plugged in, constantly churning out content, and it's draining. And I don't think a lot of time people actually admit that, because like admitting that you're suffering from a burnout seems to be like you're either crying like, oh please someone feel sorry for me, or you're trying to, I don't know, have a conversation and gather subscribers. I've seen some weird things since I joined Booktube. But yeah, a lot of people don't admit it, that sometimes creators get tired, sometimes creators feel uninspired, sometimes creators don't want to laugh, they don't want to put on lights and camera and makeup and sit in front of it and look happy. Sometimes creators just want to sit underneath a blanket and pull it over their heads and shut out the whole world, except when they have to go out for their day jobs. Because my burnout also spread into my day job, and it's been hard because unlike Booktube, where I could take a step back, I couldn't do that for that job because capitalism states that I need to work, otherwise I would starve and be homeless. And so I worked, and it was hard, and it was stressful, and it still is. And my Booktube posting has not been consistent. I have been very uninspired. I wish I could say, oh, this is 10 tips to get out of a burnout, because in the moment I'm still in the middle of it. So consider this a cry for help. What advice would you give someone who is in the middle of a creative burnout? I know. Take a break, Noria. Do not do anything creative, Noria. You can take a break from your YouTube channel, Noria. Just walk away from it, I guess. And I have, but at the same time, I want to make content, but not with the frequency I used to because I'm tired. Maybe when I'm not tired, yay. And yes, I know in the last video I was like, I feel better. And everybody could be like, Noria, we could see your energy. You definitely looked happier. Yeah, my depression is a bitch. Because I have a lot of highs and lows. And that was a high, and now I'm back in a low. And it's not helping that I feel very uninspired. A couple of weeks ago, not weeks, a couple of months ago, I put out a post in my community page on YouTube saying that I wanted to do some, sit down conversation type videos, and that people should drop suggestions. What kind of videos do they want me to make? If you're watching this and you're one of the people that dropped a suggestion, thank you. I would still comb through that post and start making content again. Not frequently, but yeah. But also for those that missed it, let me know in the comment section. What are some videos you would love me to make? Whether it's now in the middle of my burnout or when I step out of it. And please, it doesn't need to be bookish. It can be anything not bookish. It can be, yo, Noria, I discovered a video about shoemaking in the 15th century. What are your thoughts on shoemaking in the 15th century? Then I would sit down and I could make a video on that. It would be fascinating. I would probably be very historically inaccurate in certain parts, but that's the fun of it, isn't it? So yeah, please, suggestions are welcome, very much welcome. But I think I'm going to end the video here. It's a bit solemn, right? It is quite solemn, isn't it? It is very solemn. Let me see. Compop is napping, so I can bring him in to show his face. But I'm happy. This weekend is the birthday of one of my favorite fictional characters. I know I'm celebrating a fictional character's birthday. Wei WuXian, happy birthday. That brought me joy. That brought me so much joy. And yeah, I would end this video by saying I hope every single person that is watching this, I hope you find happiness today and the rest of the week. I hope you see something that makes you smile. I hope your laughter rings out, surprising even you, and that your joy in that moment echoes for someone else who catches a whiff of it on the wind and it makes that person's day. I hope you find something to bring you joy this week. I hope you find something to focus on and enjoy. Hyper-focus on and enjoy this week. I hope that you allow yourself permission to sit in the fullness of all the emotions you're feeling without any guilt, but just sit. Let them sink in. You're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. There's nothing wrong with the emotions you're feeling. I hope we have a great November. And I hope that the next 2 months in this year treats us kinder than the last 10 months of the year have. See you all when next I make a video. So, which is why you should not just subscribe, but if you already subscribed and you haven't done this, turn on notifications. So just that subscribe icon, the bell, just click on it and have all notifications turned on, because I don't know when my next video will be up, but I think it's going to be a video you would love. I think it's going to be a video you would love. Until next time, stay passionate, stay loving yourself, stay nerdy. Bye.